Put on this side over here. We got this all glued up now. So you take the hydraulic cement, you kind of do like Play-Doh. Shoot, that was a little scary. Oh, there it goes. I don't know if you can see it.
It was a lot.
All right, we're at the next house we're going to be doing. This one right here. They have a very high water table. They put them recently, and they have their sump pumps running onto the grass, which is making a horrible situation for the front. Ice on the sidewalk, and in the back, a lot of muddy lawn. So they're lucky enough to have a street sewer that we can tap into. So we're going to dig in from underneath and go behind and core and tap into this and tap in both the sump pumps. I'll show you where they are. They recently had some bamboo here that they took out, which would kind of mask the water, I guess. But now that the bamboo's out, this whole area was just a muddy mess. They made a little trail here. You see back there is woods, and it's kind of swampy. Whenever you can get the water off your property, the better. So this is where the sump pump comes out. You see how eroded it is. We've been here for 10 minutes, and this one went off, and the one in the front went off already. They come out over here. They have the two lines coming out there. Oh, here it goes now. So this must go off every 15 minutes, I would assume. I'll time it after. But this is constant, and we have not had rain in a week. So when it rains, it's even more. But then it just goes down, and you can see it's actually going on to the neighbor over there a little bit. The second one is up there on the second side of the house. They're lucky that they're on a dead end, which down there, there's a big stream down there too. But because they're on a dead end, they don't have to worry as much. But this, when it's cold, is all ice, and they put cones up. Now, like I said, we haven't had rain in a week. This water is just from the sump pump running. And you see all the moss in it and everything, and algae. And it's also wrecking the sidewalk. And you see by this tall grass, this is where it empties. So here's the second sump pump. Right here. Now the one in the back just went off. So we'll see how long it takes for this one to go off. But the sump pump is actually over here. And that one also has the emergency sump pump. That's why it's two lines. What we're going to do is we're just going to tap into this. We're going to cut this line here somewhere, and then we're going to pick up that line, bring it down, but we're going to go across. We have to dig up the driveway, then put some cold patch on afterwards. And yeah, I'll try to get a picture of this one going off too. See, I was just standing here. See all that water coming out? But let me go down and see what Tom's doing. Then we're going to tie both of them in, and we're going to go into that street sewer right there. The other thing that's new that we don't normally put in our corn taps is the engineer said that we had to put in a backflow for a 4-inch pipe. We normally don't put that in, but they're in a very wet area, and I'm sure with the stream over there and in the back, when we get big rains, this street might flood. So the engineer doesn't want any water going back up the pipe from the street. Are we ready to start working?
Waiting on you.
Aren't you always?
I mean, if we get 6 feet of water here, that water could actually make it to the house.
I know. That's what the engineer wants. That's what the engineer gets. And we have an inspection later this afternoon, so we have to get to work and get this in. All right, we're getting ready to start. So what we're going to do is take out this piece of concrete here. You can see that there's a big crack going all the way across here already. Good. inside over here? Here's a look at inside. There is actually a pipe that goes up the street, but the town wants us to go this way. That's what it looks like. So that goes down to the woods where the creek is. That goes really far back. There is one going up that way, and that's the one that goes across the street. So we're gonna be tying into the back of that. Hey. Tom's through. All right, Tom is through. Looks good. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick update of what we're doing. There is the pipe coming out. I had to put hydraulic cement around that. That is the check valve that they want us to put in, and that will be the clean out. And I had to put hydraulic cement around those two things before the inspector gets here. So let me get on that. Tom's gonna do a little digging over there. You only have a couple minutes to work with hydraulic cement before it gets hard. So you only mix up what you can use. This is gonna be fun. Hopefully you can see me. Just set up a little. Okay, that looks good. All right, hydraulic cement is all around. Looking good. There are fish in here. They're about 2-3 inches long. I told you, this pipe down there goes to a creek, so they can probably swim right up to here. Now I have to get the hydraulic cement around the green pipe. Okay, I gotta mix up the hydraulic cement. So you take the hydraulic cement, you kind of do like Play-Doh, and then you put it in and you smash it in to the hole. And try to get it in to the hole. Show you inside the check valve. This is the check valve. Looks like that. This clicks in. The top is on, that holds that in. And the water goes, it can only go out, can't come in.
So no fish swimming up to the house.
Right, no fishies to the house. So that's something we usually do not put on these, but they said we had to do it on the permit.
No, I believe you. So you're gonna do all this connecting stuff later?
Yeah.
This is only my part.
Yeah.
So are you guys going to
All right, so the inspector came, he passed everything, he said it was fine. We got this all glued up now. We didn't glue it until after he left, just in case he wanted any changes. Got the hydraulic cement over there. And now Tom's gonna start filling this up. Get a sidewalk back on, and then we'll be back in the morning to cut the driveway. Got the inspection out of the way. So we just got this all marked out. We're going to be cutting this, taking that part of the driveway out so we can put our piping in. And look who's with us today.
So I'm here at this house.
You're at this house?
This one.
This one. For people who are new to the channel, this is Nick, our oldest son. And he's going to be cutting the driveway.
Forgot I have to do work. So we're just making videos.
Yep. So the water line is right here, and it goes right under the driveway.
Right where I'm cutting.
Right where he's cutting. And once you get one piece, it should be fine.
Yeah, it's like a tile. How perfect this is. Almost.
Oh, that's nice. Wait, that's coming out easy.
Yeah. Very nice.
I don't know about it. It might break off when you do that. Look at the little pieces.
I might have to do that again. That was nice.
Yeah. Okay, Nick, I think that's a little big. I knew there was 2 driveways under there. Look at that. Guess that should help.
Here's another driveway.
You know, looking at this, I thought there might be another driveway under there. How?
The customer paid us to remove 1 driveway.
Not 2?
That's 2.
Hi, so Nick got all that taken care of. Tom's working in the back. Go see what he's doing. Tom's got the laser going. So there's the white pipes for the sump pump. Tom's making his trench to go down.
There it goes.
And here it goes right now. Again.
Now I'm getting close to where I'm going to be deeper than a laser, so I can turn the laser off. And then I'll just dig with the mark on my bucket.
Alright, now Nick is going to use the Diablo blade.
All right, blade test.
Wow, that's pretty big.
Here's a brand new used blade. Wow. Done.
Nice blade, huh?
Yep, nice and red. Just like,
Is that better than banging at it with an axe?
yeah, the axe would have never done that one. It would have taken like all day. I would have been tired after doing it.
Alright, there's our pipe right there that goes into the street sewer. Tom's just digging this out. He got this trench all dug. It's got a 1% slope coming down. So we can get to there and start going up if you want.
All right.
It's supposed to be 3 feet down by code. But of course we found it like
3 feet from the first driveway, which is like 3 feet down.
and same thing as the what do you call it? Gas is supposed to be 3 feet down.
Alrighty.
Unless you want to do that side first.
No, let's go. Let's go all the way up. Then this side will be done. Right?
Here. Keep going. There we go.
It went?
Yeah.
Right, two. I need at least two. Maybe three.
Probably 2.
Alright, so that's where we're tying in to that sump pump discharge. And we're having to flow this way and then down the hill into our pipe. I'll show you that in a minute. Let me just set you up here. Need to cut some roots over here. Nick is cutting out a root. Pretty nice. Just checking for the gas line. There's a lot of roots in here. He's going really slow because this is where it's marked. It should really be 3 foot down. He's only digging about 12 inches. So we should not be in conflict with it. Big old rock. Give you a little update. Here we go. That will be a clean out. Under the driveway, we have schedule 40. Then we go back to STR 35. That goes down and goes into the street sewer. And then we have our pipe here. So we got to here. There is, like I said, a sump pump discharge. They are not home to turn off the sump pump. So we'll see if we're gonna time it and try to cut it and get everything connected before it comes back on, which is usually every 15 minutes. So we'll have to see tomorrow if we do that, since the customer is not home to turn it off. So there again, this is a pipe. This will get all that water off the property. And it will go into the street drain right there. And right down the street, there is a creek. And that all empties into the creek. So that's it for today. So where the driveway is, Tom and Nick are filling it with stone. And then we'll put the coat patch on there and, tamp that down.
Is that enough rock? Over here? Like that?
Yeah, but we'll put some more in.
All right.
But that sounded weird, didn't it?
The pipe?
Yeah.
The echo? Wow.
We're not doing big jobs. We just need to touch the back a little.
Yeah, you can just do it more. Probably the same thing.
I got this. I got this. All right, so Nick and I are putting our second run of pipe in. Ready?
All right, try it.
Is it working?
Oh my God, it went in.
No. It went in? All right, so Nick's using the rain and shine glue. We can use that in the water. Let me hit that.
Yeah, this one you have to do.
Ready?
Yep. Good.
Good. So this just went off the sump pump on the side. Nick's getting ready. This thing goes off every 7 minutes. We've timed it and it's consistently 7 minutes.
That's why we call this house Old Faithful.
Old Faithful. So we just got to connect the pipe to there, and we're connecting into their existing sump pump line. It's going to put a Fernco and a 90 on there.
This?
And then this side will no longer go to the sidewalk and wreck it. So then that should dry out in the next couple days. So we're gonna wait for it to go off one more time. So I'm just gonna get it all ready. We're gonna wait for it to go off one more time. And then we have 7 minutes to make the connection before we get soaked. All right, so now we're waiting for it to go off again. And then we're gonna cut and glue all at the same time, put it together.
Nope. There we go.
Okay.
All faithful. 7 minutes. The GoPro will know.
All right, we got 7 minutes. It just went off.
Okay. One more look.
Want me to cut this? You got it? All righty. Okay. Here, I'll get the glue down there. Give me the glue, and then you do here.
Okay. Oh, no glue goes over here.
No, I know. Go on a little more.
Wait. I just
Okay.
pick it up. It's sitting here too.
This is the bottom. Is that loose? Right there.
Literally just was perfect.
My shore's in good.
Oh my god. Because now we can go all the way in. It's great. Give me that quick.
Okay. Shoot,
Hey,
that was a little scary.
told you 7 minutes is a long time. What are you guys talking about? It's plenty of time.
It was off by 1/4 inch, and the fern coat wouldn't go on.
I was making a joke.
I know. This is pretty funny.
I knew
Okay.
some stupid crap would happen.
I know.
I imagined it like 20 times. It fit perfect. We made it with like a minute left.
Oh, it just went off. We want to go down, look?
Yeah. Hurry.
It's going to take a while to get down here.
It's right here.
It's coming out?
It's shooting out.
Oh, there it goes. I don't know if you can see it.
It was a lob and you missed it. Sorry, we only got to wait 6 minutes, 59 seconds.
Now it won't go on the sidewalk anymore. That's awesome. Now we got to do the other one, Nick. We got to time the other one. So this is all set up. There's plenty of pitch. The water came flowing out really nice into the street catch basin. Now Nick and I have to go on the other side. We didn't time that one, so we don't know how long.
6 minutes?
No, we
Well, it's
didn't
the
time
same.
the other one. Is it?
I think.
Well, let's go over there and get everything set up.
How's there water in here?
It's coming through the bottom.
Oh. Well,
I see it pouring in. Right here.
fine.
Is there a hole in it?
Probably over here and it's not glued, so it just comes through.
So this is gonna go off. Some of it's gonna go in our hole. So we're waiting for this to go off, and then we're gonna get busy. Oh, I gotta go get the elbow. Stay here.
Oh yeah.
So Nick's getting ready. Gonna fern coat onto the old existing line. That way we don't have to dig up their paver walkway. And they had this put in not too long ago. I don't know how long, but it hasn't been in here that long. So the pipe is good.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
it's going off. So that will be the last time it's gonna go into the woods. Now we're gonna put it out to the street.
The poor birds.
We only have 7 minutes. Okay.
Oh wait, I gotta cut this and everything? Crap.
I know.
Right.
Well, I think you might have longer than 7 minutes.
Just eye it.
No.
Can't really measure.
Wait, put the thing on and let's see. Well, it is 40 and a half.
All right.
Basically. 40 and a half.
Got it. I got it. See, it's full of water. It's
I
weird.
know.
I get it. Can you lift this?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, the dirt's in the way.
Take that belt off. That's in a way.
This.
Okay, but no, the belt too.
Yeah, because it's really tight.
Yeah.
There.
All right.
See, it did fit. It's
I
just
know,
stupid.
It's an awkward thing.
Oh, I can have that.
Can you find that it's dirty?
No, nothing.
Oh yeah. Here, the other thing.
Wow, look at this worm. It's huge.
Sure is. That's a good fishing worm.
Well, here's a lake. We saw fish over there.
I can't believe there's fish actually in the
Sewer.
street sewer drain. Good job, Nicholas. All right, so both sides of the house, their sump pumps are in. So now the water will go down into the street sewer just like the other one that we just showed you. And then no more water going down the hill. And this was actually all bamboo. And the people that did the bamboo took it out. They're gonna come back in April because this was so wet and muddy before he put this little trench in that it was just like quicksand. So they're gonna come back and they're gonna fix all that up. Here we go. This is a one from the right side of the house. We're putting a coal patch in. You have to make it a lot higher than what it looks like.
But then it's gonna be, we gotta do it now then.
No, put a hole back here too. Do that there first.
If it would come out. I'm trying to get this slope first.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll push it back in when you get to it. give you a quick look around. This is drying up. I took all these leaves out so it can dry up a little bit more. We're going to be back tomorrow to, this is drying up. We will be back tomorrow to grade this all nice, put some seed and straw down, get it packed in a little better. We got the coal patch in the driveway. Hopefully the sidewalk will be dried off tomorrow. That will look nice. Customers coming home from vacation, I think tomorrow. We have to cut the riser down here, the clean out. And that's how that went back. Not that bad. It was cracked before we started. Then we just got to grade all this out. And then we'll be done. It's really nice. It's really starting to dry out already. I'm just going to compact some of the trench. He goes over it with a mini, with the tracks, but then he likes to go over it with the jumping jack just a little bit when it's deep. Hey, Tom is working on a grading over there. I just cut down the clean out riser. We'll pack that down. Once he's done here, I'll lightly go over it, and then he'll start working on the other side. Then we can put seed and straw down. There we go. Got that out of there. No more stream over here. Tom's putting seed down, and I'll put the straw. Just got a little pile of rocks here. I forgot. Yeah, enough for here. All right, this job is done. We graded, seeded, and strawed. Take a look at the sidewalk. It's dry. Customers are home from vacation, and they were so happy to see that. They said it hasn't been dry in a long time. And there's no more stream here from the sump pumps. So this is what it looks like. As soon as the grass comes up, you won't even know we were here. Right there's the clean out. And that's it. Oh, that little walk, the other side emptied. Oh, there's a quick look. All right, we're done. Hope you enjoyed watching this project, and thanks for watching.